I'm from Long Beach, California. I love my homies back home. You know what I mean? I love everybody over there, but at the end of the day, people in Arizona, they came here for business. You know what I mean? They out here having a good time, but as soon as they go home, they never forgot about the person that they end up meeting and try to connect with. You ain't gonna get no money. You ain't gonna get anywhere in life if you're not.
Boo!
Boo!
A big thing that I think about with relationships, it's about honor and respect. Like, you can grow and change to love somebody, but if you honor and you respect them and who they are in your life and who they are to you, I think that you'll have a successful relationship no matter what. Even if you don't have love at first, love grows. You nurture love, but you have to have honor and respect right at the start. People need to learn how to be friendlier and talk to strangers.
Okay, that's dope.
Take your time. Care about the person you're talking to. They mean something. They're obviously doing something that you're attracted to. There should be no reason for you to not want to try to connect. Like, it's so easy. Like I said, it's so easy. Have your conversation. Even if I don't have to have all the money you got. Even if I had $100 to try to get into what you're trying to get into, it's something. And it's all about determination.
We're on vacation. My mom bought a vacation house down here and she lets us use it to blow off steam.
Yeah, my name's Justin White. Basically, I'm a luxury retail specialist. I've worked at Armani, I've worked at Philip Klein. I just came from Vegas. I'm originally from Long Beach, California. And basically right now I sell designer shoes at Fashion Square Scottsdale. I also promote for all three clubs. I promote for Riot House, El Jefe, and Cape, some of the hottest clubs in Scottsdale. I mean, I'm 32 doing my thing, man. I mean, yeah.
You seem like a hustler, man.
Yeah,
you know? Who instilled that in you?
I don't do dead ass. Basically what made me do this, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was married for so long, I got a divorce, and yeah. So I mean, honestly, that's the only thing that made me want to get some money right now. I know that's such a corny thing to say, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, if you gotta rebuild, that's what you gotta do.
No, yeah.
How is the process of rebuilding right now? How do you feel about it?
Honestly, it really means a lot. I know it's so cliche, but you gotta get it, bro. Like, it's literally right there. Money, everything you possibly can ever want in life, it's literally at the grass of your hands, bro. You just gotta figure out what you're good at. I mean, I figured out I was really good at selling, talking to people, having conversations, creating like really good, direct, emotional, you know what I mean, relationships with people. And I mean, honestly, if you're not networking, bro, you're not gonna get anywhere. You know, you sit still, you know what I mean? It's easy to look at everybody and you know, act like you can do that, but can you do that? And all it takes is just asking a question, man. That's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, once you get to that level, it's all about character building. You know, everybody's so worried about being, you know, something that they've seen, but at the end of the day, create your own character, bro. It's, you know, create this person that you really want to fucking be and go and attract the attention that you want, you know? Okay. It goes with everything. Jobs, you know, relationships, women, it don't really matter, you know what I mean? If you got love for people, which you should have, you know what I mean? Because that's, you ain't gonna get no money. You ain't gonna get anywhere in life if you're not. Boo! Boo! You're not gonna get anywhere if you don't start creating relationships with people and building yourself. And I know that's so cliche, but building yourself has a lot to do with just
building yourself.
Testing yourself. If there's something you think you ain't good at, bro, just try it out. Yeah, it's so easy. It really is. Like, you're gonna fail. You're always gonna consistently fail. But I'm telling you, that failing, you know what I mean? You know, we got Instagram niggas talking about it all day. We got Instagram dudes talking about it all day. About, you know, waking up in the morning, doing the little cold shower and all that shit. And yeah, it sounds crazy, but at the end, whatever gets you to where you need to go. You know what I mean? One man's cold shower could be making coffee for yourself and making sure you're looking over your emails and trying to figure out what's what. Hitting up the people you heard last night. You know what I mean? Not flaking on nobody. You know, having a meeting with someone that, you know what I mean, you just met, and making sure you stay on them. And it's all about knowing who can benefit you, not in such a negative aspect, but also like, I met you the other night. You was talking about how you was trading and doing all your thing. Everyone should be interested in that. It's important. It's important for your future. And to pretend and say and be at these nightclubs and have a good time and act like you want to be your friend and not really try to take you out and try to see what you're about is crazy. You know what I mean? You know. So like I said, it's all about connecting, networking, and make sure you know what you're doing.
Something that you pointed out that I wanna
try to look in the camera. All right. Make it more personal.
Yeah.
Something that you pointed out that I believe in is having a relationship.
Yeah.
That relationship, what do you think? Should it start with you, or should it start with just the people that you're trying to build with?
Take your time. Care about the person you're talking to. They mean something. They're obviously doing something that you're attracted to. There should be no reason for you to not want to try to connect. Like, it's so easy. Like I said, it's so easy. Have your conversation. Even if I don't have to have all the money you got. Even if I had $100 to try to get into what you're trying to get into, it's something. And it's all about determination. You know, you really want to try to mold yourself. It's this consistent building. And your skills, my skills, you'll learn how to connect them. It's easy. It's easy to connect the dots.
Oh, okay. So relationship. Is that important to just have a good relationship with yourself before you can have a good relationship with someone else?
I almost think it's the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm just yeah. How you treat people is gonna it's how life's gonna treat you.
Okay.
And if you're out here caring a little bit more about the people that you know that can build your life to a better. You can get a better understanding of yourself when you try to connect with somebody and you care a little bit more about them. I feel like there's a lot of selfishness going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'm better, I'm doing this and stuff, but at the end of the day, why are you talking to this person and trying to get them? You know what I mean? Okay. Why are you trying to talk to this person and trying to get their information? Because you see something in them. Okay. So, you know what I mean? I think it just all depends, you know? So, at the end of the day, put your time into the people that you care about and that you think that can further you. You know, it's never a waste of time. Even if they're negative, you're still gonna learn something, you know what I mean? So it kind of just depends.
That's funny. It's just the crowd behind us is getting a bit distracting out here, but it's a lively environment. How do you feel about Arizona so far?
I love it, man. I love it. Scottsdale's a great city. You wouldn't think it, but there's a lot of people out here that are really doing something. I'm from Long Beach, California. I love my homies back home. You know what I mean? I love everybody over there, but at the end of the day, people in Arizona, they came here for business. You know what I mean? They out here having a good time, but as soon as they go home, you know what I mean? They never forgot about the person that they end up meeting and try to connect with. You feel me?
Yeah. So, do you feel like networking is your net worth? How do you feel about just the idea of expanding and growing when it comes to just, you know, understanding where you are and where you're trying to go?
I definitely think closed mouth don't get fed, bro. Closed mouth don't get fed. And if you see something that's interesting, and instead of like thinking about it when you go home, just ask the question. Just ask it. You know what I mean? It's all about figuring out your approach. You got to figure out how you know what I mean? Like, how am I going to approach this person so they feel comfortable? Because they have something that I want. And to some people that sounds selfish, but it really isn't. It's all knowledge and it's all meant for all of us. So, you know what I mean?
You read a lot? Are you into reading?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Right now, I just read The Prince, which is a great book. It teaches you a lot about succumbing to individuals that you might feel that you're better than, but understanding people's skill set. You know what I mean? Understanding what people are made of. I don't think people get enough recognition about how someone is when they're hanging out with them. You know, there's a lot of jealousy that, you know, and once you get rid of that, and once you get rid of looking at yourself as a higher person in your ego, you're able to just, it comes to you. People like, you know, great people come to you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're giving a lot of good insight on things. Just,
Yeah.
You know, you have a good mindset.
You gotta let yourself go, man. All that higher, people want to crash out over crazy things, and people want to pretend that they're better than a lot of people. But at the end of the day, man, you wouldn't be here if it didn't take a village. You know what I mean?
They want to say hi.
They want to say hi, huh?
Yeah, they say hi. They want to say hi. They're from Vancouver.
How are you ladies doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell me your names.
I'm Maddie.
Maddie,
Sam.
Sam,
Michaela.
Michaela. Where are you ladies from?
Canada.
Canada? What brings you ladies out here?
We're on vacation. My mom bought a vacation house down here, and she lets us use it to blow off steam.
How's that steam being blown out right now?
I'm feeling pretty good. We spent the last couple days by the pool, so.
Okay, that seems not really nice.
Yeah.
What about you?
I mean, good, yeah.
Is she more of the extrovert in the group?
Yes.
Yes. So I'm mainly speaking to you, huh? How long are you ladies out here for?
We actually leave at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So tonight you're all out tonight, huh?
Yeah, all nighter.
Okay, nice. Well, what's your take so far on just Arizona?
I like it a whole bunch. I love the dry heat. I haven't met as many people that just come up and talk to me like I'm used to, so I'm definitely getting used to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's dope. What's that tattoo? That's a pretty
I
cool.
knew you were gonna ask me that. Well, it's a tiger and a panther.
Okay, what does that mean to you?
Well, it's just a family tradition.
Nice.
So, yeah.
It seems like it's a symbol of strength to me.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah. Thank you.
So yeah. Remind me of your names again.
Maddie.
Maddie from Vancouver, Canada.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam.
Sam.
Michaela.
Michaela?
Yeah.
Okay then.
People need to learn how to be friendlier and talk to strangers.
Okay. Okay, that's dope. Who'd you get those skills from?
I don't know. I just talk to everybody. I've been a cheerleader for 8-9 years now. I just finished college as a cheerleader, and I think I have too much to talk about.
That's dope. We got a lot to hear from you then. Yeah, that's dope. I'm glad you ladies enjoyed the, experience you had out here, and come back. We love this type of energy.
We definitely come like at least once a year.
Once a year? Okay. Tell me something. What do you ladies think about relationships?
Like what about them?
I mean, what's a good relationship? What's a bad relationship?
I mean, I think it varies from person to person, for sure.
Okay.
Everyone has different standards for themselves.
How do you picture a good relationship in your mind?
I'm not too sure. I haven't had very good luck with those.
All right. It's okay. Sometimes it's just like thinking like, all right, this is how I picture life should be. How do I learn how to serve this individual while they educate me on how to serve them?
Yeah.
So, what about you?
I think a big thing that I think about with relationships, it's about honor and respect. Like, you can grow and change to love somebody, but if you honor and you respect them and who they are in your life and who they are to you, I think that you'll have a successful relationship no matter what. Even if you don't have love at first, love grows. You nurture love, but you have to have honor and respect right at the start.
That's dope. Whoever instilled that in you, I gave them the credit they deserve.
My mama.
Yeah. Go mama. What about you?
Honestly, I don't really think you get to pick who you fall in love with. I think that's like predestined for you. But I do think, I do agree with her. You still have to nurture that, and you have to to like be respectful of that person's wants and needs. But if their wants and needs don't align with yours, then it's just not meant to be. You know, you have to know when to walk away.
Okay. What about the idea of not quitting? How is that applied?
You know, I've had this conversation with my therapist before.
We love a healthy queen.
Okay.
Because she's pointed out that I don't know when to quit. Okay, but you have to have the self-respect to know when it's not working. You can't just sit and pray that it's going to get better, because if it's proved to not get better, it's not going to get better.
Let's switch the script. Which clubs do you ladies feel like is the best, in your opinion? Have you jumped all over yet?
Yes, we've been here a couple times. I think our favorite so far has been Riot House and El Jefe.
Okay. Riot House and El Jefe is not bad. Have you checked out Maya and Casa Amigos, all of those?
Yeah, we did Bottle Blonde tonight, but we weren't really a big fan. We went down the block too.
That's my least favorite too.
I don't know where we went, but we went down the block to like the live band
Okay.
club, which was
Have you
pretty
checked
cool.
out Hot Chicks up there? On
No,
the
we
side?
haven't.
There's that one, and then there's Boondocks. You should check it out. It's pretty dope.
We're really big on dancing.
Yeah, where's the dancing?
This is the area for you then.
Yeah.
Nobody's dancing.
Yeah, that's
You're-
the
What is up with that?
Not enough people are
What do you
dancing.
suggest? Where do we go?
What do I suggest?
Which one do we go?
Oh, you want dancing? Go to Casa Amigos. Have you been in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Riot House is pretty cool when it comes to just the dance move. You know, like yeah, I don't know. There's Hot Chicks. Check out Hot Chicks.
Hot chicks?
Yeah.
We can go try hot chicks.
Let's go.
We haven't been there yet tonight, so
It's a mixture of dancing and just drinking a lot.
nefarious acts.
Yeah.
Yeah.